Hi, and welcome to my channel. You're Not Working Why? My name is Lee. I'm a career developer and a facilitator, and I'd like to welcome you every week to come in and talk to me about what your problems are in finding work. I can help. Hi there, Lee here. You're not working why? Let's answer some questions for that today. Today we're going to talk about resumes. We're going to talk about those things that we all hate to talk about, that we all love to fuss over, and honestly, sometimes we just need to do it. Think of the resume as a living document. Think of the resume that something that can change, something that can alter itself and be able to make you appear on paper. You want the pieces that you write on that resume to sparkle, but you want it to sparkle in a way that it's not going to be decadent. There's a good word. We want to make it so that it shines for the employer, but in a way that we're using their wording. So when you're writing your resume, please make sure that you have the job ad that you're applying to with you. You should be highlighting those words that actually resonate with you, those words that you feel are you. If you're using the right terminology, you probably will get the interview. And that's what we're out for. That's what the resume is supposed to do. Not get us the job, just get us the interview. Because this is what is the money shot. This is what will get you that job. And it's something that will always be the yay team. Look what I did. So on the resume, you're going to have at the top a profile section. That profile section is going to identify you in 3 or 4 sentences. It's going to talk about the resume. And I know that sounds odd. If we can do it in 3 or 4 sentences, why can't we just give them that and say we're done with it? That's to give them a lead in to what they're about to see. The resume itself should, in a functional resume now, we're talking about functional, should have 3 to 4 sections of skills. Could be hands-on, could be admin, it could be cooking skills if you're a chef, it could be teamwork, it could be nursing, it could be specific to the type of field that you're in, or it could be specific to something you really enjoy, something that really catches your heart because you have so many pieces of it you want to talk about. There should be 5 to 8 items under each of those categories. Once you get to that point, the second page is going to be your work history, starting from the most recent. You put the title you had, where you worked, and the date on the other side. Dates should not have present or past or the words typed on them. They should have the years. And in most cases, companies are good enough with the years. Some of them want the months. You should check that out. Maybe call the HR department. Ask them. Don't be afraid to call these companies and ask what they're looking for in the resume, because a lot of the time they have specifics that they're looking for, and if you don't meet that criteria, you're not even going to get an interview. Never mind get hired. Now remember, the resume is a living document. This is something that's going to change over time, and not just for adding where you've worked, but we're talking about your skill set. Imagine what it was like when you first started working. Now if you're just starting to work right now, you can imagine today. But if you're just heading out there into your 30th year of work, think about what you were doing when you started working and how your skills have adjusted and changed. This is what we're looking for. This is the differences. Sorry, I have cats and the cat hair has decided to come to my face. These are the things that are part of you. And you want to explain them as well as you can. But the catch on this is you don't want to give it all away on the resume. Think of the resume as a first date. I know, times have changed. However, first knowledge of someone is the best opportunity for you to set the pace. So give them the information in generalized terms. Telling them worked well with 20 staff members, following directions from 2 managers. They like numbers, but they don't want every sentence in a number. They don't want every point with a number, right? Look at your resume. After you watch this video, look at your resume and just see exactly what's happening on that resume. Because I can guarantee you, somewhere on the resume you have an I, a my, or a me. And those do not belong on resumes. We're going to talk a little bit further on this, but that'll get you started. Join me, won't you, next week? And we will have the continuation of resumes and another style. We're going to talk about combination next week. And combination is quite a bit different from functional. So until then, please join me next week on You're Not Working Why? And we'll answer some more questions about that elusive work. Take care. Thanks very much for joining me. Bye for now.